My name is Emma Passions. They call me the host with the most. I'm beyond glad to be the official master of ceremony for today's event.
Welcome to the rich and famous SME EXPO and the pioneer edition of the Delta First Business Summit, tag Entrepreneurship, a Pathway Beyond Oil. Let me begin by thanking the Delta State Government, the SOPADEC, Delta State Internal Revenue Service, Tantita Security Service, which have cooperated closely with Doings TV in organizing this event. This summit is indeed an electric one, bringing together small business owners, government officials, and members of the business development community to explore the challenges faced by today's entrepreneurs and to identify promising approaches. Events such as this one are particularly valuable because they allow us to draw on a broad range of experiences and evidence. I am proud to say that the Rich and Famous First initiative, achieving a sustainable growth of small and medium-sized enterprises, is a key part of our objective, as will be seen in the program of events today. I will go straight into my keynote address, my voice, social media, my chevron. I will begin by telling a short story. As a fresh graduate out of secondary school, I was optimistic about journalism. While I was filling my JAMB form, my uncle came to ask what I wanted to study in university. I replied, mass communication. And he rebuked me. Ishekiri became the study mass communication. When Chevron day here, so because I was a social media science student, I opted for political science and public administration, so as to enable me to get into Chevron through community and public affairs department in Chevron. I eventually graduated and had high hopes of getting employed into Chevron with the help of my uncle and the confidence that came from the mere fact that I be Shekiri Pikin, son of the soil. So I waited from 2009 to 2013 until my eye cleared, when I decided to be an entrepreneur and began by being a Samsung electronics distributor. And a couple of years later, in 2016, I somehow stumbled on an idea, made a random post that shot me into the social media influencing. Today, I am bold to say I am one of the biggest organic social media influencers in Nigeria. The records are there. The ultimate goal of this meeting is to learn more about how best to encourage our youth to look beyond oil. Yes, we are a state blessed with crude oil, but it shouldn't be a do or die affair for our people. We have many bright minds wallowing away because they are bent on making it from oil, either by hook or crook. Thinking beyond oil is not only a pathway to sustain development in the Niger Delta region, but it's also becoming inevitable as the reality of energy transition and global climate crisis continue to stare us in the face. We must strive to build a culture of entrepreneurship and look away from the decade-old dependency on crude oil. It is my vision to transform our youth in the region to competitive business owners and place them at par with their peers globally. To buttress this, we will be giving out business grants to support existing entrepreneurs and new businesses. I want our youth to understand that the future is theirs and the future is entrepreneurship. Thank you.
Things keep going up. So you as a business owner too, you are still cutting your own coat to your own size too. Because you too, you are a consumer of other products. If you can have extra streams of income in these perilous times, please do. But don't engage in anything illegal. Engage in strategic things that will bring you money legitimately. Please do.
Dollarize, how it affects your business and all that. Nobody just mentioned who caused this issue. The one with the ground, not be us cause am. That's the truth. How can we go out of this issue? I mean, we've had situations where government intervene in this kind of situation. I run a poultry business of about 6,000 capacity. The money I pay for feed is alarming.
How to solve the problem? We have to develop our agriculture. There's no two way about it. We have to develop our agriculture. We have expanse plots of lands. Nigeria is so blessed. We have lands. We shouldn't be importing maize. We shouldn't be importing soya beans. When you keep being an import nation, you're not producing anything to get forex. Adequate monetary policy, good fiscal policies. This is what will bring us out of this inflation.
Madam, the one that is putting on suit, you said we should cut our SSEs. I don't cut my hand, the only finger remain now. So I don't know whether it means I still cut my finger come out. I was living in 2-bedroom flats before. As I dey talk to you now, na self-contained I dey. My children, where they for they go school now, na 30K they pay each of them. Because of inflation, I carry they come the one of 10K. No, but I know they cut. I not try. I mean, I go one room. If I go one room now, if me and my wife they make love for night, my children go they see me. Problem there. My salary, my basic salary is 80K. And my expenses at the end of the month is 150K. How do I meet up? Because I have cut time. The only finger remain now. I won't say meet up. Thank you.
Okay. I understand that salaries have not gone up, minimum wage has not gone up, and a lot of people are spending more than they are earning when it even comes to feeding alone. For someone like you that is probably a salary earner, I would advise multiple streams of income.
I think this thing is what all of us should learn. We have a 9-to-5 mentality, and that is not a good mentality. You work 9 to 5. What happens 5 to 9? 9 to 5 mostly is 8 hours. You have another 16 hours left. If you sleep for 8 hours, you still have another 8 hours. What happens with your brothers and sisters that have jackpot is that they don't do one work. Have you observed? They don't do one work. Now only here we feel say, when I close from this one, I don't rest. I follow Mr. Jollof like many of us do. The guy is always on his toes. If he's in Lagos this morning, in the evening you see him in one other show in Abuja, the next minute he's here. Have that mentality that after I do 9 to 5 work finish, I still have time to do other things. Thank God for the age we are now, the IT age. You can do anything from anywhere you are. The problem is that we have become too proud to work, but not ashamed to beg. I'll say that again so that it sinks. We have become too proud to work, but not ashamed to beg. Beg not to help anybody. Beg takes away your dignity. It takes away your pride. It takes away the thing that makes you a man. So my advice is, instead of begging to eat, beg them to find what to do. If you beg me, say, teach me this thing where you do so that I can do it myself, I will be glad to help you. You can do more. There's more to you. Do it and you'll be able to surpass the inflations that we have. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you were born in the late 80s or in the early 90s, I am very sure you know who I'm about to introduce on stage. My dada, they learn for where in dada day. Ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome the veteran, the music icon, Daddy Shoki.
I am very happy to be here. And I have to thank Mr. Jollof for inviting me to this house today. A lot of observation have been done from listening to what the panel they were saying. But my bone of contention right now is you and our society, Delta State. I had a question coming from two people, which that question is a very important question. In this very podium, we are not talking about government. We are talking of how do we better our lives and how do we make ourselves to be independent from oil, and where we would like to be in a few years' time. You see, the problem of Nigeria, I was telling Jollof something. I said, with what I'm seeing, I know the age of the people in this house and the age of the people sitting here answering questions. If you are a Nigerian, we grow up with hearing inflation. I was born in the 70s. And for every day, I've never had
my parents or my elders talked about Nigeria as a place that is progressing. And it is a mindset that have built and have been infused in so many of you here. And that is why what you would like to be in your life is a very important thing to you. I want everyone in this house to stand up and let me ask you a question. Stand up, please. What will you like to be in your life is what you will be and what you call for yourself. Today, this young man, Mr. Jollof, is doing something that nobody in this state has done before. I'm not begging you to clap because it's like they are forcing you to clap. You want to clap, it should come from your mind. Why I say you should stand up is this. These people that we're talking here, they are people that started from nothing, build things that is what to be discussed. That is why they are lecturing you. And you there, build yourself to get to the position that you will sit on this podium one day, which is the most important thing in life. And God will bless you all. Thank you.
Let's see if we can still do it. All right, let's go. Daddy, you do that for us, right?
All right,
let's teach me how to do it.
Fire burn, fire burn, fire burn, fire burn, fire burn on the bad people, them fire burn.
Everybody in my family is a tailor, and I don't want to be a tailor as well. Then they said, okay, let's enroll you in a refrigeration and air conditioning company. They got me enrolled, and I worked there for 3 years. I noticed that what they use in those kind of work is very expensive. And after my graduation, I don't think I will see anybody that will buy those things for me. I'll start moving from place to place. I said, no, let me come back to Warri. Let me come back to my base. And I started learning how to sew. I learned that under 3 months. Like me, I don't think I design people's clothes. Anytime I want to make my own personal clothes, I do something new. You can't see this particular outfit anywhere. I'm the first person to make this. That's innovation.
So one of the things that we face as women, I feel, is accessing funding. Sometimes it's not a question of what you know, but a function of who you know. Don't sell yourself short. Don't be afraid to mention money when there's an opportunity for you to mention money.
Coming up next to share our inspirational SME story, Amy Agomi is the founder and creative director of the brand Amy Agomi.
I started this business in Warri, gradually, slowly, pace by pace, and God was very faithful, I'm not going to lie. I had people who said to me, you are doing well. I also had a lot of persons who said to me that this thing that you want to do in this Warri is not possible. Anyways, I continued year 1, year 2, the business kept growing and growing. 3rd year, 4th year, hungry for more. I styled Davido, his video shoots, and everybody was just posting and posting. I posted, but guess what? I wasn't even still satisfied. I'm like, it's still not enough. You need to hunger for more.
I have the singular honor to invite the convener of the SME EXPO / Delta Business Summit. Is an entrepreneur, brand influencer, and also the SSA new media to the governor of Delta State. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Freedom Ashepoi, aka Mr. Jollof.
Una know say plenty talk, not the full basket. Actions speak louder than words. And we don't try our possible best to support businesses. On behalf of Doings TV, we present our little token to Treasure Akere and Victor Gbebishe, courtesy of Doings TV. The next person is Tequila Weze. Please jam those hands. Jam those hands for her. Jam those hands for her. You know? On behalf of Doings TV, this is our little token to you for participating for this successful summit, and we encourage you to do more. Thank you so much.
The next person is Toyo or Madoye.
Toyo, I go support you sir, with 100,000.
Someone that has been doing well with Nigerian products. With Nigerian products, no other person but Fumi Toyo. On behalf of Doing TV, Delta First Business Summit, we present to you this little token to support your business. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
So if by January you see me launch our new hammer mill machine, it's $1 million. I'm gonna pay for this immediately. So thank you, Mr. Jollof. I appreciate it. Thank you. God bless.
So at this junction, we want to call this a end of our empowerment service. Thank you so much for coming. On behalf of Doing Stevie and the crew, we say thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you so much. God bless.